everybody, it's Paul at Rio Driving School here. I'm here to do a short lesson today with my pupil Roman. He's asked to learn how to do the bay park, to reverse the car into a space today. He's not done that before, so we're going to have a quick look at how to do that. Roman, have you got any questions or concerns about this before we begin?
No, not really.
Okay, so typically on the bay park, it is much better, much safer to reverse the car into a space than it is to actually drive the car forwards into a space. One of the main reasons for that, of course, is because when you come back from doing the shopping and you get into the car, if you've driven the car forwards into a space, there might be vehicles either side of you now, and so bringing the car out can be trickier because the swing of how car may go into the vehicles either side, but also just from a safety point of view, you can't really see very much going on behind you. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the car forward. Now there's lots of ways to go about this. I'm going to teach you one that's commonly taught to novice drivers. It's not my preferred method of doing it, but it's something an examiner might ask you to do. So he or she may ask you to bring the car forward, turn to the right or to the left, straighten up the wheels, and then reverse the car into a space. So if I will illustrate it here on my whiteboard, we have got this situation here. So we may have spaces either side. Everyone can see that. And what we're going to do is we're going to position our car in the middle there. Alright, now what we're going to do is we need to choose a space that we want. So let's choose this one. Alright, so we're going to bring the car forward slowly in the middle with the equal amount of space on both sides. Forward there. Always look into the space. We want to make sure that there is, you know, if it's a busy car park, we want to find out if there's a reason why people have avoided parking there. There might be a load of broken glass in there. There might be a shopping trolley left there. So always look. Don't get reversing your car into a shopping trolley. Then what you're going to do is you are going to start counting. So this is the line that you're eventually going to be reversing around. Let's just do one extra space there. So this is the space that we want. This is the first line, so we're going to bring the car forward. That'll be line number 1. That is line number 2, and this one is line number 3. And you're going to bring the car forward so that you're in the middle there, and your shoulder is lined up approximately with line number 3. All right. We don't want to be too close to these lines. If you end up being too close, you're going to reverse through somebody else's space to get to the one that you want. So we're going to do that. We're going to line our shoulder up with line number 3, and then we're going to bring the car back after checking all around, and we're going to be steering towards the space that you want, and the car should, in theory, go in nicely. Now, depending on how fast you bring the car back and how fast you steer may alter things slightly. We're going to have a look and see what happens now, and depends on your style and what you do, we may decide to alter things just slightly after. Alright, so let's make this easy. I want you to bring the car forward, turn to the left first of all. Don't get too close to the spaces over here or to the spaces over there. Let's get it in the middle. Alright, approximately. So let's do that now. And slow, steer towards me. The other thing is, because we're manoeuvring, you don't want to lift the clutch all the way up, okay? Because the car will go very, very fast. Remember, what does the clutch do?
I think it's power.
Yeah, it transfers power, so if you lift it all the way up, the car will suddenly surge forward. You just straighten the wheel. That's better. So, actually, you know what? I've decided we're going to reverse into one of those spaces there. So yeah, so bring the car forward really, really slowly and steer to the right. Really slowly. So fast hands in a slow car. That's it. Keep steering. That's it. Now straighten up the wheels and stop. Okay, the reason I'm asking you to do this is because we can easily see now those spaces there. We're going to have that last light coloured space, alright?
Yeah.
So the line that's furthest away from us, that is line number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so just bring the car forward slowly, line yourself up with line number 1 first of all. So just check all around, make sure it's safe to move. Don't start getting closer, keep your wheels straight. Okay, so there's line 1. Keep coming forward slowly to line number 2. So you'll be reversing right there in a minute. Perfect. And keep going towards line number 3. Get line number 3 sort of lined up with the front of your shoulder like that, perhaps. That's line number 2. Line number 3 is just there. That'll do you, about there. Stop there. Handbrake on. Into neutral. Just for a second, just relax. So remember, when we're doing this, if this is the space we want, the line that's furthest away from you is line number 1. Alright, so on this side, that's line number 1, line number 2, then line number 3. Alright, it's always the line that's furthest away from you, the line that you're eventually going to be reversing around to get it in there. Okay, let's select reverse gear. Bring the clutch to the bite, and remember, we're not going to be lifting the clutch all the way. We want to keep it nice and slow, so just bring it just to the bite. Have a good look all the way around the car, make sure we're all clear to go. What we're going to be doing is bringing the car back reasonably slowly and steering towards the space that we want. Alright, so remember your handbrakes on. Steer towards me now. Start steering with a full lock. Keep steering. Get that steering wheel locked. Keep steering. Good, relax, and just keep looking around. Pause for that lady, she's going to come past. She's going to come past. Just check all around, everywhere else. Okay, let's carry on bringing the car back. Don't know if you can see in your mirror there.
Yeah.
You see we're going to be going into a space. If you need to, just pause. You can bring the mirror down a little bit if you want to be able to see better. If you can't see, make life a bit easier. That's it. That's it, can you see? So bring it back. If you look in the right door mirror, I don't know if you can see a line coming, yeah? Okay, so we just can keep our eye on both of those things and what's going on behind you. Anything going on, so don't just rely here. Look around, just carry on bringing the car back, because there is a blue car coming now. Just keep those hands still, just keep bringing the car back nice and easy. Keep checking all the way around the car. How are we looking? Looking pretty good, isn't it? What do you think we need to do with our steering now? Okay, 1.5 turns to the right. So fast hand, slow car. There we go, get your wheel started completely straight, look at your wheel. That's the one. Now, we need to come back so that the ends of the lines are just underneath the door mirror. Just keep checking around as well. It's probably about there. If you just secure the car, put your handbrake on into neutral. If you look over your right shoulder, Roman, can you see just here the curbstones behind our car? Are they somewhere by the corner of the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Let's open the door and let's see where we've ended up. Spot on.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, that was easier than I thought.
It is easy. It is easy. Leave your questions and comments down below. We're just going to go and have a practice at that now. Catch you later.